The truth of how to lose stubborn fat permanently, coming up. Crew members, welcome back to the channel, friends. How are you doing today? If this is your first time here on the channel, then make sure you subscribe to the channel now and turn on post notifications, because if you're new to body training calisthenics and want to unleash your body's infinite potential, then you've come to the right place. So make sure you hit that button and turn that bell so you don't miss a single video. Right, so to start things off, what I'm going to do is that I am going to draw a chart, and here is basically all the mistakes I made, how I thought were like the core roots of like how to lose fat. And here, literally when I started applying this one simple principle, the stubborn fat around my midsection was gone, or not gone instantly, but it was gone after, you know, a period of time of applying it, right? So right here, although some of these factors have their place, they do not contribute directly to fat loss. And please don't be disheartened if you are making any of these mistakes, because man, if I could have a full list of the mistakes I made, it would go all the way down the wall here, downstairs, underground, about 1 mile deep, right? So understand that it is not your fault. You just need the right guidance, right? You hear me so far? Awesome. So for me, I was like, you know, if I want to lose fat, I've got to do more cardio, which isn't necessarily the case. The same with, oh, if I want abs, I've got to do ab workouts. Not necessarily the case. Oh, if I want to lose fat, I've got to make sure I eat at specific times in the day, and I can't eat carbohydrates after 6. No carbs after 6, right? Nope. Oh, I need this special supplement. Nope. I need this workout. I need a fat loss reduction workout for my core, my chest, but none of it was truly working, because here what I wasn't doing is doing what truly causes fat loss scientifically, which is a calorie deficit. Now you may be watching this video and be like, Jay, I've read your ebook, I've read your guides, I've watched your videos. Why do you keep on saying this no matter how many times we hear it? Because it's the simple truth, my friend. All of this fancy stuff, it seems, you know, pretty good on the surface of, oh yeah, let's do that. But even if you're putting in the work, you're not actually doing what is truly going to deliver the results you desire, which is a calorie deficit and placing a higher priority on your nutrition and consuming fewer calories than you burn. And if you're watching this video and this is new to you, then I'm glad it is, because here, once you apply this, if your goal is to lose 15 to 20 plus pounds of fat, even if you have a slow metabolism, you're over the age of 40, or don't even have time to go to the gym, this is going to work wonders for you, my friend, because I'm going to show you exactly why a calorie deficit actually works. So here we're going to keep the drawings into 2D, because anything beyond 3D I'm going to need tracing paper, just like I did at art when I was in school, right? So anyway, when we want to lose stubborn fat, we have to lose fat throughout our entire body. We cannot spot reduce in certain areas, our belly, our chest, whatever. If we want to lose stubborn belly fat, we want to lose fat in our entire body. Does that make sense? So we do this by putting ourselves in a calorie deficit, where the amount of calories we burn is greater than the amount of calories we consume. So here I'm going to do a fire. All right, we're going to burn more calories than we consume. All right, makes sense? And what happens as a result is that when we are in a calorie deficit, what is going to happen is that we are going to start using our energy sources as energy, as fuel. So starting out, our body traditionally goes to our glucose and glycogen stores as energy, and once we've used up that, which is traditionally, you know, when we lose water weight at first, that is when we initially start using our fat stores as energy. So as a result, we reduce the amount of fat that is stored in our body, right? So if we apply this concept consistently over time, weeks, months, depending how much fat you desire to lose, then ultimately you are going to get to the goal weight that you desire without, you know, all the months of trial and error frustration that you may have been going through in the past, or particularly what I had to go through in the past, right? But here's the problem as well. So many people, it's like, it's easy, right? It's easy to understand. However, you know, if fat loss was really easy, you know, everyone in the entire world would have, you know, washboard abs, because it's mentally challenging, right? You're doing, right, what your body doesn't actually want to do. Your body wants to stay the same. So when you're trying to lose weight, you're literally trying to tell your body to do something different, and that's where it's going to compensate by giving you cravings, making you want to eat that box of chocolates, the pizza, all of that, right? And so even if we have the concept in place, right, it's not the fact of, you know, more knowledge, more knowledge, more knowledge. It's simply, you know, improving the muscle right here in our brain, so we can then take action to lose the stubborn fat we desire and feel freaking awesome in our pants once again. So, are you with me still, my friend? I hope this is making sense. If so, that is great, because now I'm going to draw one final diagram to help you really expand this concept of what you truly need to be thinking mentally, right? Because if we take an example of a man named John, let's say John has just passed 50. He is a busy working professional. Let's say he's a finance manager, so you know he's got a lot of responsibilities and people to take care of. So he finally wants to take a stand and lead by example in his appearance, right? So let's say John's example, or his starting point, is 180 pounds, and his end goal is 160 pounds. So if he wants to lose 20 pounds, initially he's going to look at this and be like, holy smokes, that's a lot of weight to lose. The mistake a lot of people tend to make at first, which I don't blame you for, because it's perfectly normal to think this way, and it's good that you're actually trying, is just going straight away, like, how can I lose this as much as possible? So here along this line is like extremely low calorie diets, crash diets. So that even if, you know, we make some progress, ultimately it's like, nope, backtrack, back to the starting point, which you don't want to be happening, do you? So what we want to be thinking instead is that instead of thinking, you know, if we want to lose, you know, stubborn fat, particularly if we want to lose a fair bit of weight, instead of thinking of A to Z, we want to be thinking of A to B and C to D. And so although yes, it's easy to grasp the concepts of calorie deficit, however, in order to, you know, complete this cycle, right, we need to think of the process, right? Instead of just focusing purely on the end goal, the outcome, we need to actually do what's required to actually lose the stubborn fat we desire. In this case, John's example. So John's starting out 180 pounds. He's established that he needs to be in a consistent calorie deficit. So he's in a consistent calorie deficit. Awesome. And at that time, he knows that, you know, his habits play a big role in his, you know, goal to lose 20 pounds. So he improves his habits by, you know, getting in 7 to 9 hours of sleep, changing his mindset of like he's doing this for a lifestyle change, not just losing weight. He wants to feel proud in his own skin once again, because he knows that if he gets to 180 to 160, it's not just, you know, the body transformation of being proud when he sees himself in the mirror, but it's the fact that he's going to have more energy, more productivity at work. So family, relationships, everything, all of that improves as well. So again, he now has a bigger driver to continuously lose fat. And then this point, let's say, oh snap, he's at 170 pounds. That is awesome. He's focusing on what it takes to get to 180, from 180 to 160, rather than trying to go straight there, because fat loss takes time, my friend. The slower route for fat loss is actually the fast track, ironically enough. So ultimately, when John focuses on doing one step at a time slowly, he's like, holy smokes, oh my days, 163, 160, and then he wakes up one morning, goes on the weighing scale, 160 pounds. Freaking awesome, right? Because not only has John created this incredible transformation for himself, he's now proud when he looks at himself in the mirror. His peers at work are complimenting him for all the work he's been putting in and how great he looks in that suit. So once again, he's got more energy, more productivity. He's transformed his entire life simply by, instead of previously thinking of how can I just go from this point to this point, he's actually doing, you know, the hard stuff which not many people are willing to actually do to actually lose the fat he desires. And that, my friend, is how you are going to lose stubborn fat permanently. Not temporarily by just, you know, excessively losing 10 pounds and putting it on because it's unsustainable. It's doing the longer, harder, but more enjoyable approach so you can lose the fat you desire. Do you see how important this is now? I hope it does, my friend, because you know, if you apply this and you've been struggling to lose stubborn fat like I did myself in the past and John did right here, you will get to the end goal and ultimately be able to, you know, experience that true pride that comes by looking at yourself in the mirror and feeling absolutely awesome with what you see. Because at the end of the day, my friend, I know you deserve it. Don't let anyone tell you otherwise. You deserve to build a body you're proud of. And so that's it. If you enjoyed this video and you like my content, then make sure to give this video a thumbs up to show me that you found this video helpful, and comment down below which part of this video that you found most helpful as well. If this video was of somewhat value to you and you know you want to lose, let's say 15 to 20 plus pounds of fat in the comfort of your own home, even if you are over 40 and don't even have time to go to the gym, then I just launched my free 7-day online workshop that will help you achieve exactly that. And like I said, there's never a perfect time to start. If you wait until the perfect time, the time will never come. Imagine if I was to say to you right now, my friend, I will not make a YouTube video until I've got no acne on my face. There wouldn't be a single video on this YouTube channel, would there? So please, my friend, don't wait until Christmas, don't wait until the new year. You've got to start now if you truly want to gain the results you desire. If my workshop is something you're interested in, then you can just click the link in the description below. I look forward to seeing you on the other side. And lastly, thank you so much for taking the time to watch this video, my friend. And as always, as a crew member of the Gain Straight Express, keep moving forward. I'll see you next time.